The wizard had long suspected that enlightenment should come with better bookkeeping. Too many visionaries had glorious ideas and terrible filing systems. Too many practical people had ladders, invoices, and reliable trucks, but no larger map for why they were climbing anything in the first place. So on the first Monday after the dreams, he did what all great revolutions eventually require. He bought a clipboard. It was not an ordinary clipboard. It had a metal clip strong enough to hold contracts, blueprints, unpaid estimates, and the occasional emotional breakthrough. He named it Order of Operations. And with that, the next chapter began. The tower appears. At the edge of town, where an abandoned office building had spent years pretending not to exist, the wizard saw possibility. Most people saw dusty windows, faded carpet, and suspicious plumbing. The wizard saw consulting suites, design rooms, training halls, tool storage, a small café serving courage and coffee, a showroom for inventions, a dispatch center for the Handyman Guild, a rooftop observatory for strategic thinking and dramatic sunsets. He stood in the parking lot with a tape measure, a thermos, and unreasonable optimism. "Yes," he said. "This will do." The building creaked in a tone that suggested cautious consent. What the wizard really sold people often misunderstood consulting. They thought consultants sold answers. The wizard knew better. He sold clearer questions, better timing, avoidance of preventable mistakes, perspective gained from scars, connections between unrelated problems, calm in the middle of confusion, encouragement disguised as strategy disguised as common sense, and when necessary, the ability to say, "This is nonsense," in professional language. This last skill alone had market value. The Handyman Guild, but while towers rise in imagination, doors still sag in reality. So the wizard founded the Handyman Guild. Its motto was carved above the workshop entrance: "We repair what neglect forgot." Below that, in smaller letters, "And we sweep up after ourselves." The guild was made of practical magicians. Carpenters who could read a crooked wall like prophecy, electricians who spoke fluent, mystery painters who understood mood better than philosophers, cleanout crews who turned chaos back into square footage, apprentices learning that punctuality is a sacred art. They carried no wands, only tools, which, in experienced hands, are nearly the same thing. Ladders as spiritual devices. One afternoon, while fixing a porch light for an elderly woman who paid in cash and unsolicited wisdom, the wizard had a revelation halfway up a ladder. Ladders are spiritual tools. They teach balance, respect for gravity, the value of stable footing, how higher perspective changes small problems, why overreaching is dangerous, why descending safely matters as much as climbing. He wrote this down immediately. The elderly woman below looked up and shouted, "Either fix the light or start a religion." "Possibly both," he replied. The first clients soon. The tower and guild attracted visitors. A restaurant owner needed systems. A landlord needed repairs. A startup needed discipline. A family needed their home restored after years of postponement. A young entrepreneur needed confidence more than capital. A retired engineer just wanted someone to talk ideas with over coffee and graph paper. The wizard welcomed them all. Some needed consulting. Some needed drywall. Some needed to hear, "You're closer than you think." The invoice categories became creative. The great door lesson. One day a client called in distress. "The front door won't close," she said. "Everything feels off." The wizard arrived with tools. He examined hinges, frame, foundation, humidity, and wear. Then he smiled. "It isn't the door," he said. "It's the settling." He repaired the alignment in under an hour. As he packed up, he realized how often this applied to life. Many people think the visible problem is the real problem. The door is sticking. The conversation is tense. The money is blocked. The project is stalled. But often the issue is deeper: settling, old shifts, hidden strain, unseen movement over time. Fix the structure, and the door swings freely. He added this to the consulting brochure. The return of the other wizard. That evening, as sunset painted the tower gold, the polished wizard from the dream appeared in the lobby mirror. Perfect suit. Excellent posture. Annoying confidence. "You're doing rather well," said the reflection. "I'm doing rather real," said the wizard. The other wizard adjusted his cufflinks. "You could still have fame, fortunes, private jets, dramatic entrances. I have crews, clients, tools, ideas, and coffee." The reflection hesitated. "That does sound strangely satisfying." "It is." The mirror dimmed. Illusion can survive many things. But it weakens in the presence of earned progress. The ledger of invisible wins. Not every victory went into the bank account. Some went elsewhere. A client sleeping peacefully in a repaired home, a worker paid on time, a young helper learning a trade, a room becoming useful again, an anxious owner becoming hopeful, a team laughing during hard work, a man rediscovering purpose after discouragement. The wizard tracked these carefully. They mattered. Invisible wins become visible futures. Night on the rooftop. Late that night he stood on the rooftop observatory, looking over the town lights. The tower below hummed with possibility. The guild workshop smelled of lumber, steel, and tomorrow. The road ahead remained uncertain. Good. Certainty is overrated. Momentum was enough. He raised his mug to the stars. "To practical magic," he said. A shooting star crossed the sky. Or perhaps someone upstairs approved the budget. Robert Coley.